Hey everybody! So here we are. We've arrived at the season finale of the Sweatpants sessions. I'm your host, Tom Hampton, coming to you as always from the Overdub Nook, nestled here in the heart of beautiful, scenic downtown East Nashville, Tennessee, the payday loan capital of the world. No real t-shirt shout out tonight, just a plain black thing, going with the navy blue sweatpants because that's kind of how we roll here. This song, it almost kind of feels like why add one more version of this song to the universe, because there are so many great versions of it and so many versions of it better than what I'm about to do for you. It just felt like a good place to go out. We've talked about my fascination and obsession with Cameron Crowe's work before, and I have a bunch of friends who are in the business, tour managers, guitar techs, production managers, electricians, lighting folks, and to a man, everybody I talked to about the roadies series on Showtime hated it, and I can't wrap my head around that. I don't get it. There were certainly some pretty monumental what the fuck moments in there, especially at the end. And if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I still don't know where that came from. I don't think it was set out to portray life on the road realistically. I think it was set out to insert a story into what life on the road is. And, I think of most of what Cameron does as having some kind of an element of being kind of a love letter to what could very well be a bygone time for all any of us know at this point. And I viewed it through that lens, and I loved it. And there were a lot of people in it that I loved. Jackson Browne was in the final episode, and Lindsey Buckingham was in it. And I am on an island by myself. It appears, of the fans of roadies, among the people that I know that are actually in the business. But Phil Valentine, the not the principal character, but certainly one of the principal characters, an interesting bunch of fellas, and this was his favorite song, and so it was featured in the last episode, again without giving too much away. As season finales go, if it was good enough for Cameron, it's good enough for me. So we are going to be putting out, as I've mentioned before, we're putting out a limited edition, homegrown, made from scratch recording of some of the stuff that we've done here. Stop by Facebook, stop by my website, which is up and running now, tomhampton.com. And there's a store there where you can order it if you're interested. Drop me a message, leave a comment, let me know how to get in touch with you if you're interested, if you have specific stuff you want to hear. The first 10, maybe 11, depending on whether we do a bonus track or not, are all pretty much in the can at this point. But there could be a volume 2, who knows? And we will be returning to this format at some point, if this thing lasts as long as I think it's going to last. We'll be firing up season 2 before you know it. The last time I saw Paul Barrere, I opened for Paul and Fred Tackett at Sellersville Theater. It was in June of 2018. It was the last time I saw him alive. He passed away not too long ago, and he was just super complimentary about the set that I did, and it was on a lark. It was a midweek set. I had some session work lined up, and I went up and I actually borrowed a guitar to play this set. But if you're not familiar with Little Feat's work, and it's highly possible, it's actually likely that you're not, I encourage you to go find it and check it out, because they were really one of the great American bands. And this is probably, I mean, they have a handful of signature songs, but this is the one that most people know. I can't thank you guys enough for continuing to come by and pop your head in and see what's going on here. And we will be seeing more of each other, no doubt. I'm at a loss for words. That never happens. Walked by the rain and driven by the snow. I'm drunk and dirty. Don't you know that I'm still Willin? Out on the road late last night, I saw my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Dallas Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so wouldn't get weighed. And if you give me white sand wine, you show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to be moving. Kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stoved in, and I'm still on my feet, and I'm still Willin. Smuggle some smokes and folks from Mexico, bathed by the sun. Every time I go to Mexico, yet I'm still. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so wouldn't get weighed. And if you give me sand wine, and you show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to be moving. Yes, I'll be willing to be moving. I've said it many times, I don't mean it any less, folks. Thanks again. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for leaving comments. Thanks for shooting me notes on Facebook. We will circle back and we will meet here again at some point in the not too distant future. I promise you that. In the meantime, try to be kind to one another. Try not to think so much of yourself, and and think a little bit about the folks who are not faring as well as some of the rest of us are out there in the world. And let's try to put a little bit of something positive into the atmosphere, because there's a lot of torches and pitchforks right now, and that ain't the answer, y'all. I'll see you on the road. I'll see you back here. I'll see you somewhere. Y'all be good.